Alan Carr, the beloved English comedian known for his sharp wit, infectious energy and relatable storytelling, has always been a fixture in the world of television entertainment. With a career spanning decades, he has charmed audiences through stand-up routines, hosting gigs, and acting roles that highlight his unique blend of humor and vulnerability. Recently, Carr opened up in a candid conversation about his participation in the BBC's hit reality competition show, Celebrity Traitors. This program, which pits celebrities against each other in a game of deception, strategy, and alliance building, has captivated viewers with its high-stakes drama and psychological twists. Drawing inspiration from classic games of betrayal, the show requires participants to navigate a web of lies and truths, all while trying to outsmart their fellow contestants to claim victory. In this particular season, Carr emerged as the triumphant winner, securing a substantial prize that he generously directed toward a children's neuroblastoma charity. Neuroblastoma, a rare and aggressive form of cancer that primarily affects young children, often requires intensive treatments and ongoing research to improve outcomes. Carr's choice to support this cause underscores his compassionate side, a trait that endears him to fans beyond his comedic talents. The finale of the show drew massive attention, highlighting the program's popularity and the intense emotional investment from both participants and the audience. However, behind the glamour and excitement lay a more challenging reality that Carr was eager to discuss. During his interview, Carr delved into the aftermath of the competition, revealing how the BBC provided access to mental health support for contestants once the filming wrapped up. This initiative reflects a growing awareness in the entertainment industry about the toll that reality television can take on individuals. Shows like Celebrity Traitors, with their emphasis on paranoia, suspicion, and constant vigilance, can create an environment ripe for stress and anxiety. Carr admitted that he decided to take advantage of this resource, not because he was in crisis, but because the experience had become increasingly overwhelming. He described the atmosphere as quite stressful, a sentiment that many reality TV veterans can relate to. The pressure to perform, the fear of betrayal, and the isolation from the outside world all contribute to a mental strain that isn't always visible on screen. Elaborating on his decision, Carr explained that he sought out the mental health nurse provided by the network. This professional offered a space to debrief and process the emotions stirred up by the game. In their conversation, the nurse probed into Carr's work habits, questioning whether he might be a workaholic. This label isn't uncommon in the fast-paced world of show business, where opportunities can be fleeting, and the drive to stay relevant is intense. Carr reflected on this, acknowledging that he often feels compelled to accept every offer that comes his way. He shared a specific anecdote from right after the show ended in Scotland. The very next day he was back on set for Channel 4's Secret Genius, another project in his bustling schedule. This quick transition left little room for rest or reflection, prompting the nurse to challenge him on why he didn't believe he deserved a break. Carr's response to this inquiry was telling. He admitted that while he does feel entitled to downtime, the allure of exciting projects pulls him in. The entertainment industry is notoriously unpredictable. One moment you're at the top and the next you might be struggling for gigs. Carr humorously illustrated this point by joking about a future where he might end up on a show like I'm a Celebrity, facing bizarre challenges for survival. This reference to the iconic series hosted by Ant and Dec, known for its jungle trials and celebrity confessions, adds a layer of self-deprecating humor to his narrative. It's a reminder that even successful figures like Carr harbor insecurities about career longevity. Despite the exhaustion he experienced during Celebrity Traitors, Carr expressed a deep sense of pride in his accomplishments. He views his participation in the show not as a burden but as part of an enjoyable journey. His resume, or CV as he calls it, is something he holds in high regard, a testament to years of hard work, resilience, and talent. From his early days in comedy clubs to hosting popular chat shows and starring in scripted series like Changing Ends, Carr has built a diverse portfolio that showcases his versatility. Changing Ends, in particular, draws from his own life experiences, blending autobiography with fiction to explore themes of identity, family, and growth. This openness about mental health and work-life balance is particularly relevant in today's cultural landscape. Reality television has evolved from lighthearted escapism to intense psychological battles, and discussions around contestant welfare have become more prominent. Networks like the BBC are increasingly implementing support systems, such as on-site counselors and post-show therapy sessions, to mitigate the risks. Carr's story highlights the importance of these measures, encouraging others in similar positions to seek help without stigma. It's a powerful message. Even winners feel the weight of the game. Moreover, Carr's experience sheds light on the broader implications for participants in such formats. The game's mechanics, where traitors secretly sabotage the group while faithfuls try to uncover them, mirror real-life dynamics of trust and deception. This can lead to lasting effects such as heightened anxiety or difficulty readjusting to normal life. Carr's proactive approach in consulting the nurse serves as an example of self-care in a high-pressure environment. Looking deeper, one can consider how shows like Celebrity Traitors impact public perception of celebrities. Viewers often see only the edited highlights, the dramatic confrontations, and the triumphant moments. But Carr's revelations pull back the curtain, showing the human side, the fatigue, the doubts, and the need for support. This vulnerability makes him more relatable, strengthening his bond with fans who appreciate authenticity over polished perfection. In expanding on his work ethic, Carr touches on a universal theme: the fear of irrelevance. In an industry driven by trends and social media buzz, saying no to opportunities can feel risky. Yet, his conversation with the nurse prompted introspection about balance. Perhaps this will lead to changes in how he approaches his schedule, allowing more time for personal pursuits or relaxation. Carr's humor remains a constant thread throughout his account. His quip about eating unusual delicacies in a jungle setting lightens the mood, reminding us why he's such a cherished figure. It's this ability to laugh at himself that has carried him through challenges, including the stresses of Celebrity Traitors.